All right, and that was Garrett with Whiskey Face and their last ever show. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I think I heard rumblings that there'll be one more farewell show in the future. Hopefully we can bring that to you live on Guerrilla Radio.
Yeah, hopefully. It would definitely be nice to have one more set from them. They're always great to have. Great to party with, just great guys.
Garrett is just so eloquent on the microphone after 9 or 12 beers.
Yeah, he just keeps getting better. I can't believe it. Yeah, little known fact about Whiskey Face, I don't know, maybe it's still well known fact. One-armed drummer and Steve.
That's true. I'm pretty sure they only listen to Def Leppard for inspiration.
Well, who else are you going to listen to? And I got to say, like, watching it, that's impressive. Like, one arm. Like, how do you do that? I don't even know.
I always worry that he's going to put his hook right through his floor tom, though.
Yeah.
And just, like...
Plays with the hook.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't expect to see that.
Okay, we got Dave Riddell here from the Consonants. Played our first set of the evening.
Well done, Dave. That was really good.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Kind of an end of an era for you guys. Last show tonight.
Yeah.
Here everyone's kind of moving on to separate things, a little east-west motion. How about yourself, Dave? What's going on with you? What do you have coming up next?
I'm moving to Toronto.
Yeah? Are you going to be working on any music over there?
Yeah, I'm going to school for music. I'm doing the jazz program at U of T.
Awesome. That sounds like a good opportunity.
Yeah.
So, was the Consonants always kind of assembled as an ensemble kind of jazz rock group, or did you kind of go through a few identities first, or?
Well, we all met at the McEwen music program, so we were all kind of in jazz school, I guess, together, air quotes. But we, it was
we got you on camera. We just didn't tell you.
It was nice to kind of get into an original rock band amongst all the jazz education that was going on. And we kind of took it from there.
Got some like classical musical education or whatever from the school?
It was like a jazz program.
Oh yeah, right on.
So any advice for those maybe going through classical training that want to branch out into a bit of original work? Did you guys, was there a kind of secret to getting you guys together, or was it just kind of right place, right time?
Everybody in our band kind of had roots with either rock music or country music, just kind of more original creative music. And I don't know, if those are your roots and you decide to go to music school, just don't forget your roots. Always appreciate rock music or country music, folk music, whatever it is, original music that you come from.
You definitely can't forget your roots. Like that's
exactly. Great message to any prospective students out there that want to get into a bit more independent gigging and things like that. Guys, this has been Dave Riddell with the Consonants. Pick up their LPs. They're still out and available. Just because the band's not touring doesn't mean that the music goes away. We're live on GuerrillaRadio.ca.
Yeah, thank you very much once again, Dave. It's great having you.
Do things cab on the beach that winter. If you sort of take me, I guess you're taking me. You know now the earth is dying, or maybe it's just us.
Up to Motown off of Winter Lightning, one of the 2 new LPs from the city streets. Not often you see a band releasing 2 albums at once, let alone 2 albums that are so different. But look for them on the website, citystreetsband.com. Got Winter Lightning and Sawdust and Rum, the 2 new LPs from the city streets.
All right, and we're waiting for the city streets to come on. We got they're setting up, I'd say a few minutes or so, but we're gonna send it over to good very good band, one of the friends of the show, Fire Next Time, Radio to Edmonton. Here it is with Stop the Ashes coming at you. You're listening to Guerrilla Radio live from the Starlite Room. You're listening to GuerrillaRadio.ca. This is live from the Starlite Room. Mute button's now fixed. That's way better. I was waiting for the City Streets to go on. They'll be on in a few minutes. Just setting everything up. You know, I was at one City Street show a few months ago. Must have been like a year ago. They were playing at the pawn shop on White Ave. And I remember Amber, Rick's sister, got on stage and was like, you know, dancing, and then
She was buying them around a shot.
buying, you know, doing the thing, the sister's thing. And the bouncer, like, grabs her pretty viciously, I might say. Grabs her and pulls her off, and then Amber and Rick's dad from the City Streets grabbed her and grabbed the bouncer.
Yeah.
Rick starts freaking out. He's like, "This is my sister. What are you doing?"
There's a flood of people.
Then, like, show's over suddenly. Everyone's running on stage, and the bouncer's like, turn on the lights, trying to get everyone out of there.
Yeah, I've never left a show in the middle. That was an interesting.
That was probably one of the craziest live shows I've ever been to in my entire life.
I was just upset that the show was over halfway through. They were playing. That was the Jazz Age release show.
Yeah.
Back in Edmonton for one of the first times they were back in Edmonton since they
Yeah.
moved to Montreal.
Like, fans hadn't seen them in a long time. They moved away. And then 2 songs in, show's over.
Well, I guess these things happen. You know, people don't read each other's intentions and a little. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it goes with live bands, I guess. I think that's probably just another venue that they've been ultimately kicked out of. Well, it looks like we got a few more minutes here before C Street's going, so we'll probably play another song. We wait. I'd like to give a shout out to a special lady out there. Wish she was here. But she couldn't be, unfortunately, far away. That's the way it goes. She knows who she is, and thank you for listening. You're listening to Guerrilla Radio, live from the Starlight Room. This is going back with some Boogie Patrol.
My advice, you take it or leave it here. I tell you once or twice, man, I better make it clear. You bathe with your woman, well, that's what you do. Now you don't bathe with your woman, I think you a damn fool. Oh yeah, you might work all day, fingers down to the bone. You get home, don't get in that tub all alone. Bathe with your woman, well, that's what you do, oh yeah. Now you don't bathe with your woman, I think you a damn fool. Now listen up, fellas, I'll tell you, you got nothing to lose, and all you do is gain. Bring some candles, bring the champagne. Bathe with your woman, well, that's what you do, that's what I do. Now you don't bathe with your woman, I think you a damn fool. Ain't that right? You got to bathe with your woman. You got to bathe with your woman. Bathe with your woman. You got to bathe with your woman. Hey, you got to bathe with your woman. 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 You got to bathe with your woman until you're nice and squeaky clean, y'all. Scrub me down, baby, scrub me down, come on. my advice. You take it or leave it here. Now I've told you twice. I hope I made it clear. You bathe with your woman. Well, that's what you do. Now you don't bathe with your woman. I think you a damn fool. Oh yeah, I tell you. She gets home, she's gonna like your surprise. You gonna love this look that's in her eyes. Bathe with your woman. Well, that's what I mean. Oh yeah, man. Now you don't bathe with your woman. I think it's downright obscene. Oh, this is my favorite part. Listen up now. Get in the tub, turn the tap real high. She gets in, it's gotta hit your spot. Oh man, yeah, baby. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You don't bathe with your woman. I think it's downright obscene. Ain't that right? Just say it right. You got to bathe with your woman. You gotta 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 bathe with your woman. Now you gotta bathe with your woman until you're nice and squeaky clean, y'all. Yeah, baby, come on. Woo!
Hey, Rod and Dan.
Hey, Mr. Green.
How you doing, man?
I feel fine.
You gotta be joking, man.
Oh no, man, I wouldn't shit your hell. No, I wouldn't do that.
You really bathe with your woman?
Oh, I bathe with my woman as much as possible. I mean,
Damn, that's nasty. What a party!
oh yeah, man, it's a good time. Ain't nothing but a party going on here.
Bathtub rings, man, you know, like, you ever get the rubber duckies in there? Yeah, and candles.
Oh man, I get the rubber duckies all the time. You get the candle, bring the champagne, get my harmonica in there even sometimes.
You set that mood, right? Yeah. I guess it's better than, like, you know, somebody hogging your hot water in the shower.
That's how you get to them beauty places. They're just so hard to find, you know. You gotta bathe with your woman. You know how it is. That's how it is. You gotta bathe with your woman.
All right, and we're here live at Starlite Room with the City Streets. They're just about ready to go on. It looks like.
Stage right now. Be starting any second here, guys. City Streets live. First time back in Edmonton in probably about a year.
It's a homecoming for a lot of these fans. They grew up with this band. They've been around a long time.
Oh, you always have a friend at a City Street show. That's for sure.
That's for sure. One of the coolest crowds I've probably seen at any rock show I've ever been to.
If you're not here, then what are you doing?
What are you doing? Where are you?
Well,
Wish you were
listening to Guerrilla Radio.
Yeah, well, obviously. We're not here. That's of course what you're doing.
This is the next best thing to be in here, guys.
It's like you're at the party, hanging out with some of the coolest people at the party. DJ Tony John and DJ Jimmy Jow. And we got.
We will keep working on the names, guys.
Oh, yeah, we
Here
got.
we go.
Everyone.
City Streets Live.
Great.
GuerrillaRadio.ca.
La. We're called the City Streets. Give it a rest now. I'm not your boss. Give it a rest, man. Can't you see I'm dying? I'll be the first one to tell you it's gonna be alright. I'll be the last one to tell you how to live. You never see me crying, that's 'cause I'm not sad. When you crash in the park cars at 18 and I wasn't mad. I'm glad that I taught you how to drive when you were 13. 'Cause nights I was loaded, you kept us on the road. I told your mother I'd always love her. It took 50 years to discover that everything that I lost is right here after all. But I don't mind losing a game of cards, going on Sunday, don't mind working hard. His hands may shake, but they're as strong as they are sure. Sure, it's sad, but it's worth it. Sure, it's sad, but it's worth it. I was born on the East Coast, and I got to wander. Headed up out west, drove a taxi, taking fares, running around. I woke a spell as a mailman when I was young, waking up with the sun. And there are stories, nights I will never tell you. You've got your own, this dark part of being a man. And there is a part of me that I keep for myself only. Gotta make peace with yourself, this life is all we have. I told your mother that I always love her. Took 50 years to discover that everything that I lost is right here. After all, I don't mind losing a game of cards, going on Sunday, don't mind working hard. His hands may shake, but they're as strong as they are sure. Sure, it's sad, but it's worth it. And sure, it's sad, but it's worth it. Well, I had one, then you had two. One of them had one man. She looks up to you, and all we know is we just keep going. It was me and him in the backseat, and the kids didn't even get to eat. We had to leave the restaurant, I couldn't drive. It was me and him in the backseat. He asked Grandpa, why do you drink all the time? I said, sorry, I don't know. I just don't know why. But I will try to take care of everyone I love in some way. And I will try to take care of everyone I love in some way.